Welcome back. I'm Captain Xavier, and I'm nearing the end of the 104. The last things that still need to be done are the yardarms and the sails, which won't be done up here. They'll be done downstairs where I make the sails. And the capstan is the last complex feature. I wanted to have a working capstan, and I'm trying to figure out where to put it. Now, traditionally, where it actually would have been in the middle of the ship, on this deck, on the second gun deck, right down from the open waist. It would have been straight down to there. The problem with that is if I put it there, then I can't take the front of the ship off. I won't be able to remove the bow because the anchor lines would be running along this bottom deck coming out the front here, and that would make it much more difficult for transportation. I want to be able to take the ship apart. That's why I designed it that way, because it's a lot easier to move this thing when you can take it into 3 parts. So, where I've put it on the previous ones would actually have been right about here, where this mast comes down. This mast is a little bit further back than it is on the other ones. And there was enough room behind it to be able to put the capstan straight here. This one, because of the way the rigging is, there's a reduced section of the hull that probably won't be coming off with the bow, and so if I want to be able to take the bow off, I would need to put the capstan right here, all the way at the front of the ship, which, again, not technically accurate, and I may, in fact, put in a cosmetic capstan where it should be, so if you look down from there, you would see it, and then actually have the functioning one up here. It's entirely possible that some ships actually had more than one in the front, one in the back, because they did have anchors in front and back on some ships, as well as on the side. Anyway, I'm going to put it up here. I'm going to move these support beams over a little bit and try putting it in right about here, and we will see how that looks. So, here we go. I had some additional work to do up in the front anyway. People keep asking me for my cannonade design, and I will do a video on that someday. Alright, so we are going to need to kind of tear it to the water line because I don't even have the holes for the anchors up front, so start by taking off the fiddly details that I just put back on like a silly person, knowing this was coming back apart. The holes for the anchor cables will be going right here, and yeah, I don't know where the rope is. It's probably right next to the spool of rope I couldn't find for doing the tiller and wheel. Hopefully I can hunt them down. Alright, let's tear some stuff apart in a most wantonly destructive manner. Right. The capstan is it. Capstan here, turns that there. That's what actually connected to the ropes. I need to go see if I can't find my spool of rope. Behavior stuff. Where so I'll be back. Success! I found both rope. And yeah. Now we attempt to run the cables. It is done! Cables are run, just need to actually build and add the anchors, which I may or may not have the parts for. So, I do also have the rope for the rudder, so I'm going to install that, and then I'm going to take this downstairs so I can finally see just how absurd it is next to my 64 and 74. Because I've lost track, really kind of lost perspective, lost the concept of scale, because I keep seeing it by itself. So, that should be fun. Alright, let's wire the rudder. And now, it is done. Turn the wheel. You can see the tiller move. Well, I don't know if you can see the tiller moving. Right here, tiller is moving. Which, in turn, turn it around. You might be able to see the rudder moving. And there we have it. Working capstan, working rudder. All I need now are yard arms and sails. So, that's where I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna take it downstairs and put it on display. I can go compare it to my 74 and my 64 and all the other ships. And, should be fun. Should be fun. Alright. Moving on. Thank you for watching.